everyone, my name is EpicYoshiMaster, and thank you so very much for hitting that donation incentive. I am so excited to get to show off FF%. I've been working hard on this incentive. We're going to be trying to make this palette right here. FF and the FF colors. But we gotta get right into it. Who are my commentators? Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am mochasumi, but you can just call me Sumi. I am a military-grade yapper. And yeah, that's really about it. You go, Kale.
Hello, I'm seafoodchip, kale chip, something chip, and I am very normal about Splatoon. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's get into it. Time is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Into the Yuri elevator.
Alrighty, so welcome to Side Order. Side Order is basically a DLC for Splatoon 3. It is a roguelike mode, which is a totally new direction for the Splatoon franchise. And we're trying to do a very special palette. The FF palette, which is a palette that I made. I came up with the idea for this pretty randomly. I happened to see someone else come up with a marathon palette idea. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that for myself. There's been a lot of palette art runs, especially in the Splatoon 3 community. If you saw earlier today on the top, people have mentioned sus%, which is where you attempt to make a crewmate on the palette. I ran that. I've run a couple other palettes like this. So this is just yet another palette to add to my arsenal of wacky Side Order runs. Can either of you talk a little bit about the mechanics of Side Order and just how it all works?
So the fun thing about one thing in particular that's fun here is that unlike the regular New Game Plus run that we upgraded from, we're gonna see a bit more variety in types of stages because we have to focus more on getting the specific colors of color chip, which I'll get into in a second. So we're gonna have to go for some stages that are a little bit slower to get the colors that we want, because we can't just focus on finding the right balance between the color chip that we're looking for and how good the stage is to play. We have to focus all in on the color chips. And the color chips essentially function as, think of your relics in Slay the Spire, where they sort of provide different passive buffs, and you get one every time you go up a floor. And they each correspond to a different color depending on the category of buff that they give, like increasing your range, or increasing your damage, or doing all sorts of different things. And conveniently, every palette has 2 colors of color chip that it leans towards, biased towards, and you'll see more often because they go well with that particular type of weapon. And the ones for Marie's palette, which happens to be the fastest, also match
really
the
fast, by the
House
way.
colors. Yeah, that was extremely fast. Sorry, I'm military grade yapping right now. Yeah, that was very fast. That was awesome.
Yeah, so the fun of this run is that everything's pretty random. I'm not necessarily guaranteed to even finish the palette perfectly. I'm going to, of course, do everything in my power to make sure that I do. But it's kind of up to the game. We're just hoping that the game is nice. Our goal is basically to get as much membucks, which is basically a currency that you get from clearing floors. And the more membucks we have, the better off we are, because that allows us to reroll floors with ability. Basically we're able to reset the floor options that we have, which is useful because we're not always going to see the colors we want. For example, right now I just needed to pick orange chips, and the floor wasn't necessarily in my first set of selections, so I had to reroll for it. This is actually the best I've seen the first few floors go. Generally, the worst floors are the first floors because you have almost no money to work with. But the further we go, the more progress we're going to make, and a lot faster.
Yeah, it's like an exponential increase.
Now you're gonna notice there's a floor labeled as a vending machine. Those are basically you can consider them as break floors, where you don't actually have to play a level, but instead you can go and buy various things, you can change your sub, change your special. We don't care about that. We're here to try and get more chips. And our dream, the most beautiful thing in the world that we're hoping to see, is something called a purple-orange vending machine, as I like to call it, which is a vending machine with purple and orange chips. That's because, well, the two colors that we're using on the palette are purple and orange. So if we see a vending machine like that, that allows us to buy a ton all at the same time. Because like part of how this palette works is that there's 36 slots, but you'll notice there's only 30 floors.
And 3 of those are boss floors that don't give color chips. So you need a little bit of extra help to get all of the chips that you need to fill out the entire thing. So getting vending machines to get multiples of chip colors is really helpful and just about necessary for filling out the entire.
It's also sometimes possible to have multiple chips be offered on a floor. Though with the way that the palette is structured, sometimes it's not always at the best of times. Like you'll see a double purple chip, but you'll need purple and then orange, so you can't take it. But sometimes we get lucky and we'll get, say, 2 orange when we're doing part of the Fs, or 2 purples when we're in the background portion.
We're looking for an orange right now. Not seeing an orange right now. Looking for an orange. There we go.
And it's Turf Lucky Chain, which
and we don't like zones.
And Turf Lucky Chain kind of does nothing. That's the other fun thing. There are plenty of useful chips that, because they aren't purple or orange, just cannot be taken. Now, granted, the best chip for the entire run is purple, but that doesn't mean that we see it. That would be Quick Charge. But I don't think we have any of those yet, do we?
Not yet.
Yet. Hopefully we see some.
But also, we're on a Splat Zone stage. We don't like Splat Zone stage. Can we get some donations? This stage is really long.
Absolutely. I have $50 from Corvame. Good luck, Yoshi. Very excited that everyone gets to see the glory of Yuri's speedrun. I'll donate another $50 if you do a cruel Sisyphean 8-shaped floor with a very cheeky smiley face at the end.
Oh no, okay. Oh no.
I also have to shout this out because this is really exciting because it's our final day of Flay Fatales 2024. We have a new incentive open. It is for Stardew Valley, a bonus Mayo % run. So this is after the 4-player community center run. This is to unlock an extra Stardew Valley Mayo % run, which is where you have to actually make mayo and time ends when you drink mayo. Like, we have to see this run, chat. So make sure that when you are donating, click that incentive for the bonus Mayo % run.
Do it for Pearl Drone. Pearl loves mayo. This is canon. This isn't just like a fan and bit. This is canon. Pearl loves mayo. Do it for her.
You gotta do it for Pearl.
Do it for Pearl.
You notice something we got on this stage was color chip saturation. So sometimes stages can be labeled as a bonus stage, which has either 2 options. It can give you a color chip saturation, which basically gives you a ton of chips of a single color. It's a neat way to like make you feel super overpowered for like a certain stage. Or you can get a bonus challenge, which is what we're hoping for. Bonus challenges give you additional membucks if you complete a special challenge. Like, for example, I was seeing a whole bunch in practice of one where you're supposed to not use your main weapon, which is kind of absurd because, well, the main weapon is like the only thing we're really using in these runs.
Yeah, you can't really do a ton with Ink Mine in some scenarios. So
especially not on a stage like this where you need to shoot flying enemies.
Yeah,
this stage is awful.
Yeah, that cool Sisyphean stage that Corvame mentioned in donations, I like to think of this as Cool Sisyphean Junior because it has a lot of the same problems, just on a slightly less cool and Sisyphean scale. Mainly just the needing to manage 2 zones and keep them both captured for an extended period of time while there are enemies sent to both sides. Uh-oh. Like that.
How dare you? Get off my zone. Give me that back.
Get out of there.
They're gonna take the other one. You better not. Okay.
Alright, we're good.
We're good.
It's as shrimple as that.
Now, if we were doing a regular run, we wouldn't normally be picking stages like that, but we don't really get much choice here. We're just gonna take the stage that gives us the most money, even if it's really slow. That also means that we're not necessarily going to get a strong build. Like Sumi mentioned, the the chip we want to get most is quick charge. It's possible we could get quick charge. It's possible we don't get any quick charge.
It would be really nice if we got
charge,
some.
though. It would be great. This is our first boss. This is Elusive Bounder. Hanging Martial. It's a ball. It rolls around. There's like 3 layers.
Silly little guy.
Let's get some donations.
You got it. I have to read this donation because it's part of how we got to this run. We have $175 from Drift and Soul. As an admin for the Splatoon wiki, I would be remiss if I didn't donate towards that side order incentive. Let's get Fatals %, and that's where we're at. So that was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We also have $25 from Hoot Owl. Hey friends. Hey friends. I might not be there to floss on stage, but I am still here to cheer you on. Best of luck with those vending machines, Yoshi, and remember to sparkle on.
Thank you so much, Hoot.
Thank you so much, Hoot.
Thank you, Hoot.
You can do some more.
Awesome. And I also want to tell everyone a little bit more about that bonus mail % run. So that has to be met by the end of Stardew Valley, which is our next run. And that is a $4,000 incentive. So that adds an entire new Stardew Valley run. But I've heard that after we unlock that, we might even be able to unlock it into a mail % race, which would be really, really cool.
That would be hilarious.
It would be amazing to watch our runners race to chug mayo. So we have to do that. We first have to unlock mayo % run. And I was talking to Yoshi earlier, and hopefully they can give you some more details. But there apparently is an event next month called Grand Fest, which is like a weekend Splatfest celebration. So we have a question to ask you, chat. So when you are donating, please let us know which is the most important to you. Past, present, or future. So past is the Squid Sisters, present is Off the Hook, and the future is Deep Cut. So we would love to hear your hot takes.
All right, so you know how I said the first 10 stages went great? That vending machine was awful. So vending machines are the vital way that we're going to be able to get enough chips to finish the run. Sometimes you get a vending machine and it'll be like, here, you can buy 6 chips. Sometimes you get a vending machine like that one, which said, here, you can buy 0 chips. And that sucks. So for reference, most of our chips are usually going to be bought on the last like 10-ish floors. But you know, it's nice to get some early. And the more chips that we lose out on, the more chips we have to make up later. Like for example, now we have to make 10 extra chips as opposed to 9.
Which is a little bit scary, but
yeah, I believe.
Also, team present, very sweet.
Get over here. This is a fleeing stage where you have to kill fleeing enemies and they're running away from you. And they're sometimes
supposed
annoying.
to be pretty fast.
It's a little easier if you have upgrades, but our upgrades aren't very good. We don't really have main range. We don't have homing shots. We don't have a lot of things that we want. But that's okay. We're here to make it work. And we're just here to make a pretty picture. That's all that matters, right?
Who cares about playing the game fast? We're here to make art. Okay? That's the important thing.
I guess you can do some more donations. Or we get more fleeing foes.
You got it. We have $5 from Char. Good luck, EpicYoshiMaster, and huge shout out to everyone at Frame Fatales for everything you do. I've had so much fun watching the marathon this week. Malala Fund is an incredible charity. Less than 3. We also have $50 from Zokubun. The sheer level of chaos in a Splatoon game has always flown right over my head. But Yoshi is rocking this incredibly fun run. Good luck and paint the town pink. Thank you for that donation.
You got it, Zoku.
So true,
I have to ask Yoshi, are you past, present, or future?
Present. All of us here are present, all right?
All 3 of us
All
are
3 of
present.
us. Off the hook sweep.
Off the hook sweep. What's the point of a Splatfest if you're not playing with your friends? So here we just kind of have to climb this. It's not the fastest, but it works. It's faster than zones just because at least there's not a set amount of kicks. It's just dependent on how fast you push it.
Yeah, we haven't been seeing a lot of portal stages. I'd like to see more of those, game. If that's okay with you, of course. I mean,
that would be pretty nice.
We're just at the mercy of the game to decide if we can play some nice stages, if we
maybe
can get
even
some bonus stages.
Maybe even a touch of quick charge. That would be really nice.
A quick charge. How about a double quick charge?
Yeah, that would be really
stage.
nice. Surely.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yup. Yeah, that's a danger condition. That's a great way to introduce danger conditions, which don't help us. They do the opposite of help us. They give us a condition that makes the floor harder in some way.
Oh.
One we got is no drone, which actually really doesn't change anything because Pearl, well, we love Pearl, isn't really going to do much in this category.
Yeah.
Since we're focused on the purple chips and the orange
we don't
chips.
have any drone upgrades.
If we got the teal chips, which are the drone upgrades,
however,
then we'd be upgrading Pearl.
Not being able to glide is a big detriment purely for muscle memory reasons. I think
you can see that I keep trying to do it.
Yeah, I think that anyone who's played this and then gone back to playing regular modes can attest to trying to glide in Salmon Run to disastrous results.
I did that so much after side order.
But we're fine. The nice thing about getting dangers on these sort of like middle to earlier stages at least is that the way that danger conditions work is that if you keep ignoring them, they'll pop up more and more later and sometimes ensure that you have to take them on a much more difficult stage. So it's at least good to get them out of the way earlier and sort of reset that internal timer. But
we're getting a lot of tower stages, a lot of zones.
That's
the game is being a hater right now.
Yeah, it's kind of going.
Personally, you know what? You know what I need? I need some donations to help me out here. I need y'all to help me out. Give me your good luck. Give me the good vibes. Gotta give me the good stages.
Yeah.
You heard it. You heard Yoshi. Send your good vibes by way of a donation like this one. We have $200 from CutieCat8734 for all the girls, women, and femmes less than 3. We also have $15 from Catalyst. I'm so glad to be able to watch this run live to make up for last time. It's hard to find the words to succinctly express how happy I am to have met all of you and to now be able to watch you perform live. And of course, good luck with the run.
Thank you so much, Catalyst.
Thank you, Catalyst.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, here's the portal stage.
Thank you, Catalyst. This is thanks to you.
You did it.
It'd be a little nicer if we had quick charge, but hey, we got main range now. That's actually good. We really like main range. So okay, can we? How about Sumi? Can you go over all the chips that we like? Just give a rundown of the things that we love getting.
So we are very fond of the quick charge, which, as the name implies, makes you charge up faster, which is good for going fast. Inksaver main is also very nice, and that's also there's quick charge.
That's quick charge.
There we go.
Yay. We love this.
Finally.
So Inksaver main just makes it so that the charger shots aren't consuming as much ink, which means that you don't have to spend as much time submerged and basically sort of like reloading. Main range just makes the charger range higher, so that way you can shoot further away. Simple and very useful. Homing shots is an interesting one because you want a little bit of it, but getting too much of it is actually bad because the game doesn't have a way to choose what it homes onto. So it's nice as a little bit of a guide when you're dealing with stuff like the fleeing stages that we saw earlier, but getting too much of it can be more of a detriment. So ideally we're going to want to get maybe 1 or 2 of those and then no more.
Okay, I think the donations are working because I just got main range followed by quick charge followed by Inksaver main. I think it's working.
Yeah, you
gotta keep it up.
The good vibes are working. You gotta keep lending us your energy.
Unfortunately, it also gave us a zone, but you know what? We'll take the zone for the good chips. Can we get some more donations?
We have $50 from Blitz. Final donation of the marathon. Thanks to everybody for an awesome week. And thank you for your donation. And I just want to give a little update on our Stardew Valley bonus mail percent run. So again, that is a $4,000 incentive. We are sitting at 240 of the 4,000 needed to make that bonus mail run happen. This has to be met by the end of the Stardew Valley run. And the sooner we unlock this bonus mail percent run, the sooner we can convert it into a race where all of our runners are going to race to chug mayo. I want to see it happen. Donate to me your cursed mayo creations. I want to hear about it. Tell us. We also have $10 from Kerfuzzle. Good luck ordering those side orders. May the gay squids be forever in your favor.
Thank you, Kerfuzzle.
Thank you, Kerfuzzle. So those of you who have played Side Order know that there are 3 bosses, and we are only going to see 2 of them aside from the final boss. It's actually really good that we've gotten this selection, just because even though we could reset over it, Parallel Cannon is much slower, because unlike the other 2 bosses, you can't just nuke them all at once, you have to wait for them to spawn in. Even in speedruns, Agent 4 is getting shafted, but you know how it is. We love the layered rotator. Very easy, very fast.
Love you, layered rotator.
Shoutouts to Asynchronous Rondo.
Alright, now we are coming up on an important vending machine. I really need this vending machine to not let me down, because we're kind of behind here. And I need things to go well. So we gotta summon all of the energy. We're gonna go gambling here.
Let's go gambling!
And we're going to see a purple chip.
Please.
Oh my god! Yes! That's what we want to see!
Orange!
Okay, this helps so much.
This is actually huge.
We just got to buy 5 chips. That is huge. Okay, can we get another purple?
Let's go gambling.
Okay,
yo?
It's okay. All right.
Yes!
Okay, we're gonna go one more time. One more.
Let's go gambling. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta stop there. That was tremendous.
That is
was so many
incredible.
chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 or 8 chips. That
And
was
we
incredible.
get main range. That is awesome.
We're so back.
We are now, like, completely on track, pretty much.
We'll still need to make a couple more up, but like
We have another guaranteed vending machine.
We're on great pace now.
And we have another guaranteed vending machine coming up in a couple floors. So as long as we can make the required cash money.
We love you, Performance vending machine.
You know what else is a great pace? We just hit $94,000 from Malala Fund, and we're now sitting at 840 of the 4,000 needed for that bonus mail percent run.
That is awesome.
Let's go!
Nice.
Yes! We have this amazing $50 donation from Speckled Stone, sending good vibes to Yoshi. Also, nothing sounds more like girl dinner than chugging mayo with your friends. Less than 3.
So true, actually.
Yes, get those donations in for that bonus mail percent run.
So this is all the way down and back up again. You'll never guess what you have to do on this stage. You're gonna have to take the turbine all the way down there, and you have to take it back up again.
This is slow.
If you were going to guess, if you think it's a long or short stage, Toggle?
I'm gonna say short.
I wish that were true.
No.
I was thinking speed running, okay? I was using my best to send
I'm
fast
sorry.
5.
You know, in any other scenario, we'd be like, we love going fast. We're artists, all right?
We have to take our time making our masterpiece here.
This is going to be a beautiful creation. Can we get a couple donations while we're on the way up?
Oh yes, we can do that. We have $50 from Comfy Feline, a pile of plushies, and speedruns, and Splatoon. I can't think of a more perfect combination. Good luck to all the runners, and thank you for a wonderful Flame Fatale. Thank you for that donation. Oh my goodness. We also have $50 from Anonymous. Wonderful event. Great job to all the runners, and huge thank you to all the hosts and tech crew. Yes, thank you all so much for making this happen.
Yeah, shout out to tech crew.
Now we aren't doing it yet, but you know, may mention donating again if I were to do it. But first we gotta see it, and then we gotta see it at the right time. If it shows up, I'll do it. I'll totally do it.
That's stronger gelatins. That is a little bit scary.
Stronger gelatins is the one actually dangerous condition. It makes them really fast. It makes them really strong. They look at them. They just come for you. You'll notice that we haven't been having like a ton of trouble in this run though. In general, this run is like pretty chill. That's because Side Order is a roguelite. And well, the difference between a roguelike and a roguelite is you get permanent upgrades. And so we have basically all the upgrades. This is a new game plus run. We actually have a couple off, which is basically just we turned off the drone upgrade because we don't really want to see drone chips much. But otherwise, we've got a bunch of lives. We're taking reduced damage, things like that help a lot and make these runs like very safe, very, very chill. Like this makes it a very fun speedrun to just like get into.
Yeah, you have like pretty much all of the meta progression upgrades unlocked, and so generally speaking, you're just like super buff. It's much harder to die than it would be without those upgrades, and so it's much easier to kind of just like take riskier plays because you're not in as much danger.
Absolutely. See, that's actually why you'll probably never see like any percent for this game run, because that category is just so scary. Oh, quick charge. Why are you here now? Okay, I'm gonna reroll this a little bit. One more time. If it's not there, I take the vent. Okay.
All right.
I'm in. Okay, I don't have that much money for this vent, so I kind of need it to be nice to me, like right away.
Yeah, please be nice.
Right now, I'm a little unsure about the clear. We'll see. Okay, we got this. I can do one roll. Okay.
Huge.
I can buy 2 chips and then we leave. All right, that's 3. So we have 5 more and 4 floors to go. So we're actually very close to a full clear. Should be awesome to see. But in order to see that full clear, we're gonna need either a double chip in the last 2 floors, or we need to see a vending machine and get lucky on it. But like we could get it. I'm very excited.
And
can we get some more donations for my excitement?
I was just about to say we have more love coming in for you. We have $50 from Arrow and Sari. Epic Yoshi, we are so proud of you. Love Arrow and Sari. Thank you.
Thank you.
We also have this $50 donation from Kelly, which just reads, Mayo! And that is how I'm feeling about our bonus Mayo % run incentive. We are actually just over $1,000 of the $4,000 needed to add that bonus Mayo % run after our 4-player community center Stardew Valley run. We've got to see it, chat. And once we unlock that, we'll have the opportunity to turn it into a race where our players will race to chug mayo. Let's make it happen.
We gotta see it. Do it for Pearl.
Do it for Pearl. It's what Pearl would want.
I'm so happy to see the stage. It's a portal stage. I've been so used to seeing zones and like everything I don't want to see. This is so nice. The stages, some of these stages they go like so fast if you have like a full quick charge. Like if we were doing a regular run, I would just like be gone.
Yeah,
full
quick charge.
A relaxing run here.
Full quick charge essentially turns your weapon into a Grisco charger, which in Salmon Run every now and then you're able to play with some pretty overpowered weapons, one of them being the charger, and its gimmick is that it charges pretty much instantly and you can just shred stuff super quick.
Go fast, so deal a lot of damage, shred through everything like a perfectly cooked fish fillet.
All right, so you'll notice we're on floor 28. That leaves one more floor left. Floor 29. Sorry, excuse me.
The demon.
I was talking. The unholy demon. We never really got to talk. We never really got to talk about them because they haven't really been a problem. But the Droidling Capriccioso, which is the name for the sprinkler enemy,
we don't like this fish.
Can be a pain, especially if they take your zone. But anyway, as I was saying, so we're on floor 28. We're approaching floor 29. So I have the choice to either try and get a vending machine, hope for a double chip, or just take a single purple. What do you think I go for? You know,
Let's go gambling!
Oh my gosh.
The demon returns! Let's go gambling.
I'm not paying attention.
That's
Hey,
part of
get
their
off my
strategy.
zone.
They wait till
no,
you're in the middle
oh.
of talking to take the zone.
No.
Tactical
get off my
maneuver.
zone.
Tactical
No.
fish attack.
The yapping was our weakness.
No, they got me.
My military grade yapping has put us in danger.
Alrighty.
Alright, we're good.
So,
Well, you know what I'm gonna say.
double chip.
Let's
or
go
vending
gambling.
machine?
Let's go gambling.
No, not yet. Okay. No. Aw, dang it.
Aw, dang it.
Aw, dang,
dang
it.
Oh, dang it.
Aw, dang,
dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Aw, dang
There's
it.
the,
Wait.
okay, there's the
Okay.
vent. We need to just
Buy it.
hope.
Bias, please
Oh.
come and collect.
Please. I
Send all
believe.
of your energy into this vending
Wait,
machine. We need to see a
It's
purple chip
aerodynamic. It's
right
possible.
Here. Wrong one. Try again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's quick charge.
We did
Chat, we did it.
We cleared the pallet. We got it, all of it. That's awesome.
Now we
We're
just
not
have
done
to
yet.
kill the toddler.
Now we gotta defeat some mollusks.
We just have to kill
Let's
the toddler. The Cocomelon iPad baby will fall before our beautiful art.
So time will be coming up. It'll be whenever we finish this boss. This boss has 3 phases. I'll let them know whenever we're like about to hit time. So I guess, well, since we're here, let's give some shout outs. First, I'd like to thank Sumi and Kale for doing this. I was so excited to have the chance to do this run. I'm so happy to have you here with me. It was a great time. I'm so happy that we got to finish the palette too. That was one of the things I was really hoping to do, because like this game can be like, no, you're not gonna finish it, and sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, you can have everything you want, and it gave us what we wanted today.
Yeah,
I'd like
there
to
were a
also
couple
give
of.
a shout out to the Splatoon speedrunning community, Squidwest, which is a Chicago organization that I work with that hosts really great Chicago lands. I love going to it. Thank you so much. Love you all. Special shout out to everyone in the Maviary, Gourmet, all of you, awesome, and Incord.
Yeah. Look, Gary,
Everyone who
there we
supported
are.
me, I appreciate it so much. All right, so this is approaching the end of phase 2. So we'll have one more phase, and then we'll be out of here.
One more shout out for support. You have $5 from Soda. With this FF% in existence, hopefully it summons the Perlina wedding. Go, Yoshi, go! Less
Thank
than
you,
3.
Soda.
Thank you, Soda. Perlina wedding will be real someday. Trust. I believe.
All right,
Soda.
more portals.
The Stingray,
That's
the
one.
special so powerful that they couldn't give it to players, only enemies.
This fight is kind of ridiculous, especially if you were playing it like on a first go. The Reef Slider attack, which I'm sure Small Suit's
Yeah.
going to demonstrate immediately after I say this, is like absurd. It has such strong range that if you're not ready for it, it'll just get you.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for demonstrating.
There it is.
There it is.
Sharp
You
blast.
don't want to mess with those Reef Sliders, okay?
Yeah, Reef Slider, while it's kind of paltry and online, not something to be messed with here.
All right, time's coming up soon. Once we finish this, any day now. And no, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
And time.
Time!
GG. Amazing.
Oh my
run.
gosh, that was awesome. And as you can see, all of your donations worked to create this beautiful FF palette.
Full
Just in
palette,
honor of
no
Frame
chips,
Fatales.
no chips missing.
No
which
chips
is
missing.
Incredible.
Clean, perfect palette. Honor of Frame Fatales, which as my final shout out, I just like to say thank you so much for having me do this run. Thanks so much for being such an awesome community. It means a lot to get to do these speed runs, and there's a lot of great and awesome runs coming up. So you better stay tuned and keep on watching. Thanks so much, and
Yeah,
have a great one.
go for that Mayo %.